Calm your nerves, guys. Today we'll be starting a new topic, the nervous system. Your nervous system comprises the brain, spinal cord, sensory organs as well as nerves that connect these organs to the rest of the body. These organs work together and are responsible for the control of the body and communication among its parts. The nervous system is the control and communication system for the body. It sends and receives messages through the spinal cord as well as controls your thoughts and movements. Your nervous system identifies, understands and answers to changes that occur in the internal and external conditions. Now for the fact. Did you know that if the central nervous system is damaged in any way, then it cannot repair itself on its own? Nerve trauma is a result of motor vehicle accidents, severe falls, lacerations and typing. Traumatic nerve injury such as carpal tunnel syndrome is caused when the nerves get compressed. When compared to a cut that heals on its own, the central nervous system cannot fix its damaged nerves after a point. It cannot generate new neurons nor regenerate new axons of previously destroyed neurons. Interestingly, around 90% of the cells in the central nervous system are not even neurons. They are glial cells which play a crucial role in supporting neurons physically and metabolically.
The nervous system has two parts. The nervous system has two parts. The central nervous system, that is the CNS, and the peripheral nervous system, that is the PNS. The PNS consists of all the neurons in the body besides those in the brain and the spinal cord. Your brain and spinal cord form the CNS where information is assessed and choices are made. The sensory nerves and sense organs of the PNS monitor conditions internal and external to the body and sends this information to the CNS. Afferent nerves in the PNS carry signals from the control center to the muscles, glands and organs to standardize their functions. Your nervous system is a quick worker. Your brain registers what you see and hear. If you decide that you want to move, your brain tells your muscles to do it. It works like a relay team, passing a baton from one runner to the next. In place of runners, you have cells, and in place of a baton, you have information. A neuron in your brain passes its information to the next cell, which further passes it to another cell. Finally, the information arrives at its end point that leads to a change. Your nervous system transmits the signals at speeds of 100 meters per second. This passing of information from one neuron to another is a small electrical event. It's called an action potential. The spinal cord transmits information in your body. The spinal cord's main function is to transmit information between the brain and the spinal nerves just like a messenger. Its gray matter is made up of the cell bodies of neurons. Its white matter contains axons which are neuronal fibers. These axons are arranged in groups called tracts that carry signals up and down the cord. The spinal cord is a bundle of nerves and fibers. It is attached to the brain at the bottom of the brain stem, that is the medulla oblongata, and extends all the way down to the lower back. The 33 vertebrae that form the spine protect your spinal cord. Messages are transmitted from the peripheral nerves, that is from the PNS, in the form of electrical impulses between the body and the cord. You have a reflex if there is a threat to your body. A reflex is an emergency reaction of a nervous system to a threat. It is an automatic response to a wide range of situations in the body and is important to many internal activities, such as the heartbeat. A division of the nervous system called the autonomic nervous system is in overall control of these internal activities. Most reflexes do not have to travel to your brain to be administered, which is why they occur so quickly. A reflex action often involves a simple nervous pathway called a reflex arc. It begins by the receptors being excited. They send signals along a sensory neuron to your spinal cord, where the signals are passed to a motor neuron and one of your muscles or glands gets stimulated. Your spinal cord controls your reflexes. Blinking because it is extremely bright or kicking when someone taps the tendon below your kneecap are innate reflex actions. They occur rapidly. Most reflexes go completely unnoticed because they do not involve a visible and sudden movement. Reflexes regulate body functions such as digestion or blood pressure. These reflexes are known as autonomic reflexes.
Your central nervous system has two main tasks. The central nervous system, that is the CNS, has two main tasks. It has to process information about the external world and internal aspects of the body. It also has to generate responses that protect and maintain the body. There are two general types of tissue, grey and white matter. Grey matter consists of nerve cell bodies, dendrites and axons. White matter consists mostly of axons. The CNS and PNS work in tandem to allow the functions of life. Your spinal cord consists of around 1 crore 35 lakh neurons. The spinal cord is 19 inches long and consists of around 1 crore 35 lakh neurons. These neurons collect and transmit electrochemical signals. They have similar characteristics and parts like other cells, but it is the electrochemical facet that allows them to transmit signals over long distances and pass messages to each other. Neurons come in different sizes. They also have different shapes depending on what they do. The diameter of neurons ranges between 4 and 100 microns. Though they are the largest cells in the body, neurons do not undergo the process of mitosis. There are different types of neurons that vary according to their function. Sensory neurons that carry signals from the external parts of your body, that is the peripheral nervous system, to the central nervous system. Motor neurons carry signals from the CNS to the external body parts such as the muscles, skin and glands. Receptors perceive the environment and convert this information into electrochemical messages that are sent out by the sensory neurons. Interneurons connect various neurons within the brain and the spinal cord. Your nervous system needs sodium ions and potassium to function efficiently. Sodium ions and potassium perform the task of power generators inside cells. Along with other electrolytes, they dissolve in water and help transmit an electrical charge. Your cells need electrolytes to transport and maintain electrical impulses. There is a mechanism called sodium-potassium pump that explains how these ions enter and exit your cells. Every time this occurs, an electrical charge is created. This pump also responds to power requests from your nervous system. Having a good electrolyte balance is important for your blood, hydration and to maintain other crucial body functions.
The field of science that focuses on the study of the nervous system is called neuroscience. Neuroscience, also known as neuroscience, is the study of your nervous system, growth, structure and function. Neuroscientists focus on the brain and its effect on behavior and cognitive functions. It is concerned with the normal functioning of the nervous system, with the changes that happen when people are diagnosed with neurological, psychiatric and neurodevelopmental disorders. Scientists continue to struggle to get a deeper understanding of the brain. They study how the cells organize themselves into effective, functional circuits that are in a working condition.
Neuroscience integrates physics, chemistry and biology with studies of anatomy, physiology and behavior including human, emotional and cognitive functions. Neuroscience as a field is extremely important. More than 1,000 disorders of the brain and nervous system lead to numerous hospitalizations and lost productivity. Scientists determine the causes of these severe disorders of the brain and the body and methods to prevent or cure them. The medical branch of study is neurology, while doctors and surgeons are called neurologists and neurosurgeons. From the next video, we'll be seeing about some eye-related facts of the nervous system. Wait until my next video. Bye guys.